Hello, Elks. Welcome to your Earth astrology reading for the month of November. I'm going to be pulling the overall theme from the Clarifying Life Situations cards, and then I am going to do the initial Celtic cross spread using the Fairy Wicca Tarot, and then I will clarify with the 1909 Tarot. So let's see what is going on for the Elks for the month of November. All right. So we'll start with your overall theme for the month. And here it says, more adventures. Embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and wisdom. So again, the overall theme for the Elks for the month of November is go on to some more adventures. All right, now we will go to your current general energy. And here we have the Ace of Doham, or the Ace of Pentacles. So first of all, I'm going to say, like, this card here has power written on it. So I really do feel like you are sitting in a place of power at this time, Elks. But the Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Doham, is also a card of an opportunity for a prosperous new beginning. So I really do feel like you are, getting a wonderful opportunity this month. And then we move to your crossing energy. And here we have the Holy Man. So the Holy Man would represent the Hermit in the traditional tarot. So the Hermit is a card of solitude, and it's also a card of wisdom. So I kind of feel like the Elks this month could use a little bit of time to themselves. They may want to go into hermit mode a little bit temporarily this month, just to maybe gain some wisdom about first of all, your inner power, and about this opportunity that is being presented to you. But let's clarify the Ace of Doham with the Holy Man. All right. So with those, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this can be a change in your fortunes. Elks. So, and again, like we did talk about how the Ace of Doham is, an opportunity for a prosperous new beginning. And again, this could be, like I said, changing your fortunes or changing your luck in certain situations, Elk. But again, I feel like it's really important for you to take that time, to take that solitude this month, because one of the things about the Wheel of Fortune is that when it comes to the wheel, we can operate on two different levels. We can operate on the outside of the wheel, where we allow external circumstances to dictate our lives for us, or we can be in the center of the wheel, where things can be going on around us in our external environment, but it doesn't change who we are internally. So I kind of feel like this is what Spirit is saying to the Elks this month, is like take some time for yourself and just get really solid inside that wheel. Really know who you are and where your light comes from. Next, we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the Eight of Time, which would be the Eight of Wands. So I do feel like the minds of the Elks are moving very quickly at this time. The Eight of Wands is a card of gusto, movement, and forward movement. So I really do feel like, your mind is just going so fast right now, Elks. But let's clarify, what is it? What is going on in the minds of the Elks? Oh, I like it actually. So here we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the dreamer. Okay, he is the dreamer of the tarot, and I feel like that is what is moving really fast in your mind right now. Is it's full of dreams and wishes at this time. And then we go to the area of your foundation. And here we have the Two of Air, which would be the Two of Swords. So this can be a card of being at a crossroads and having a decision to make. So I do feel like this month there is an important decision for the Elks. And again, it's probably related to the things that are on your mind right now, the dreams that you and your hopes and wishes. But the Two of Air is also a card that reminds you to avoid black and white thinking, okay? Avoid this or that thinking. Most of life is lived in the gray area, and that is where you are going to find your answers, I would say. But let's clarify that Two of Air. So with the Two of Air, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is a card, can be a card of standing up for your convictions, which is kind of what I feel like you may have to be doing this month. With this third place solution, it's, again, the Seven of Wands is a card of convictions. It's a card of standing up for what you believe in. And again, that's kind of feel what I feel is being challenged for the Elks, right? Like it's almost like you have your belief on one end and the belief of others on the other end. And like I said, Spirit is kind of saying to you that the answer to what you're looking for is somewhere in the middle. So, stand in your convictions, but at the same time, be willing to look at the position of other people as well. And to trust your instincts. I will just add that. Next, we go to the area of your recent past. And here we have the Hazel Wand. So this is a call to climb the shaman's ladder. So many of the Elks recently may have felt like a calling from spirit. You know what I mean? Like Spirit is asking you um, to not be afraid to experience the mystic union of creation and the universe. Um, and I also feel like for a lot of the Elks, some of recently may have acquired new guides to guide them, new spiritual guides out there. Now, this might not be for everybody, but it could be for some people. I do feel like there are new guides that have recently made themselves known to the Elks. And again, this could be that new adventure, right? Going on this adventure with these new guides. But let's clarify the Hazel Wand. So with the Hazel Wand, we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands can be a card of making plans, right? So, and again, I kind of feel like that's what the Elks are doing right now. Again, you had that Page of Cups in the area of your mind, so you're definitely dreaming. And you have a new opportunity ahead of you too with that in your general energy and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So I feel like it is a good idea to make plans, but I would say make sure as you are making these plans that they are being guided by spirit and not by ego. Next, we go to the area of your near future. And here we have the Four of Ulysses, or the Four of Cups. So this is a card in the near future that kind of says whatever it is that you are trying to manifest right now with this Page of Cups here. The Four of Wands can be a card of disappointment. So it can kind of say that as you are trying to manifest this, it may not work out the first time. Okay, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to work out. Actually, in fact, the Four of Cups is usually a card that says, don't focus on the things that don't work out, right? Those are just lessons. Those are stepping stones to the actual manifestation, right? So every time you manifest something, but it's not quite what you wanted, again, that's just preparing you for the next level of manifestation. So again, don't be focused on things that don't work out, and be open to new opportunities. Again, that Ace of Doham is a gift from spirit. And on the traditional Four of Cups, the fourth cup is being handed to him from a hand out of the cloud, which for me is my sign of a gift from spirit. So I really do feel like you are going to be manifesting what it is that you are wishing for. However, you may have to try a couple times in order to get it right, which is definitely okay. But let's clarify that Four of Ulysses. So with the Four of Ulysses, we have the world, which is an ending or completion or achievement. So again, I really feel like if you can focus, not focus on the things, because again, I do feel it could take a few tries for the Elks to manifest this dream that they are manifesting. But it's kind of like Spirit saying, like, don't give up. Even if it doesn't work out the first time, don't give up. Keep trying because again, you are reaching an achievement. You will achieve what it is that you are looking to manifest, but it just might take you a couple tries. That's all. All right, next we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the right ear of Ulysses, or the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, he is the brave messenger of love. So for some of you, love could be what it is that you have been trying to manifest. And again, you may go on some dates, you may meet some people, and some of those may not work out. But again, this is Spirit's way of saying those people are just not meant for you. And the one that is meant for you is out there. So yeah, I would definitely say again, I do feel like there is some love out there for the Elks if they want it in the next couple months. Now, again, if you don't want love, if you're not looking for love, this could be you loving on yourself over the next few months and giving yourself, fulfilling your dreams and following your dreams. But let's clarify that right ear of Ulysses. So with the right ear of Ulysses, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. Now, I always do warn, because it is a card of the past, the Six of Cups. So I always warn people about be careful how you go back to the past. Again, some people could be reminiscing about past relationships. And again, it is fine to do that as long as you are going back to the past for knowledge and wisdom, and not to just sit in the energy of past hurts and past relationships that didn't work out. So Spirit is really asking you to I would say, look at love right now with childlike wonder. And again, I do feel like there are some really wonderful opportunities for love in the next couple months for the Elks who want it. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the Five of Doham, or the Five of Pentacles. And this is actually kind of related to really what I just said. So the Five of Pentacles is a card that says, don't draw attention to your weaknesses. Okay, it says draw attention to your strengths. So in the area of your relationships, what are your strengths, Elks? And how can you focus on those and bring those strengths into your relationship? And again, the main thing is don't be focusing on your weaknesses. Again, don't focus on what didn't work out. Use this as, like I said, knowledge and wisdom for future relationships. But let's clarify that Five of Doham. All right, so with the Five of Doham, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So really what this says to me, Elks, is that if you do focus on your strengths at this time and highlight your strengths at this time, you will experience a victory in your closest relationships. So again, definitely be focusing on your strengths at this time, Elks. Next, we go into the area of your hopes and your fears. And here we have the Seven of Tyne. Yes, you did have, so this would be the same as the Seven of Wands, which you had down in your foundation. So the Seven of Tyne, first of all, two sevens, and especially two sevens of the same suit, represents internal fears that don't exist, right? So I feel like the snakes there could be some fear around standing up for yourself, standing up for your convictions and what you believe in. But again, I would really say, like, really encourage you to not let these fears um, hold you back. Again, your overall theme was have more adventure, and embrace the unknown, embrace it with curiosity, right? So, yeah, I would definitely be standing in your convictions at this time, and don't let the fear stop you, Elks. But let's clarify that Seven of Time. So with the Seven of Time, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is my card of planting seeds. It says that it's time to get moving on something, Elks, and I really do think it is time for you to start moving forward. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, and you have the conviction. So, stand in that and, start planting those seeds, start getting moving on whatever this dream is. And finally, we come to the outcome card. And here we have the Five of Time, which would be the Five of Wands. So this can be a card of conflict and competition. So again, as you stand in your conviction, as you start planting those seeds, you may come up with a little bit of confrontation, right? There could be some people who don't like what it is that you are doing. But again, don't let this conflict and competition stop you. It isn't meant to stop you from moving forward. This is just a lesson for you. And again, this is shaping your path and giving you even more wisdom. So, but let's clarify that Five of Time. So with the Five of Time, we have the Five of Cups. So again, two fives. This is big change coming in for the Elks. Okay, two fives represent major changes coming in. And the Five of Cups in itself can be a card of gratitude. Okay, so, and again, it can be very difficult when we are sitting in conflict and competition to be grateful for it. But again, I really do feel, even if it's not in the moment that you are grateful for this conflict and competition, I feel like you will be grateful for the outcome, right? So where you end up afterwards. So I hope that is helpful for the Elks this month. All in all, you have a pretty good reading, Elk. So again, don't be afraid to take some adventures, embrace the unknown, and yeah, let this journey shape your path of wisdom. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, all that fun YouTube stuff. It really does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it, as I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.